So you want to know what you need to pack to come to China, right? Well, my name is Kuei-jo. I'm the creator of elementarychinese.com, where I teach teachers, expats here in China to communicate in the everyday Chinese they need to get what they want. I've been in China for 11 years and I've come back at least 15 times, so I have tons of stuff that I can tell you can't get here. Links to most things are in the descriptions below. You can buy them on Amazon. Also, if you're not here to China yet, you probably want to start learning in my online course, speakeverydaychinese.com, where I actually take you through day-to-day Chinese situations so you can learn the real Chinese that's spoken. Because that's like the #1 problem with my students is they may have had books, they may have already taken college classes, but they still can't speak in day-to-day life. Let's get started in the luggage. Ninja trick is you want to use freezer Ziploc bags. You stuff your clothes in there and you sit on them and you get the air out and everything's compact. Chapstick. I like Burt's Bees. You can't find good chapstick here in China. Razors. They do have razors here in China, not these, but they're just not as good. So if you want that triple blade action or anything like that, bring that from your home country. Anything oral hygiene related that you care about, get in your home country. This Oral-B Glide stuff, you can get that on Amazon, link in the descriptions below, and this knockoff brand that I think I got from Target. Floss, you can find here, but it's the thick kind that just tears your gums apart. You probably want an electric toothbrush. I use the Sonicare one, have been for the past 10 years. Dental care is not as good in China as it is, say, in the US. So if you get one of these bad boys, you brushing your teeth like a pro and getting all that plaque and Chinese food, tartar related stuff off. Chinese food is bomb, but it's a little harsh on the breath. So also get one of those tongue scrapers, because probably need to replace these once every 3 months. So 4 should do you for a year. If you're a guy and you wear above a size 12, probably want to get your shoes from the States. China's really hard on shoes. I like these ones, they're fashionable, but if you don't get a sturdy shoe, it's gonna end up like that very soon, and you're gonna have water dripping inside and getting your socks. Chuck Taylors are super, super, super sturdy. These are the only shoes I've worn for the past, it's May right now, and I bought these right before I went to Mexico in January. I've worn them every day, and look at the sole. Sure, it's worn down, but it's good. If you need a pair of dress shoes, I can wholeheartedly recommend, I think it's J&M, Johnson and Murphy, because you want a shoe that wears really, really, really well. You can get one of these little resistance band things. Look on Instagram for all the resistance band exercises. All your triceps, biceps, quadriceps, latriceps, it's all taken care of with those. If you are coming here to be a teacher, you need to bring your coolest, most useful teaching tools from the US. Tell me if you need a separate video in the comments below. I'm most likely gonna make a separate video showing all the teacher tools that got me through. I taught for the first 10 years in China. I do tons of book reviews on elementary Chinese. 3 books that you probably should get. #1, sorry, this one's in Spanish. I also speak Spanish. It's 101 stories to understand Chinese people. Chinese culture is crazy different. If you don't have an Audible subscription, go down below and get the Audible subscription so you can listen to it. You could get a textbook to learn, but I think you either want a phrase book because it's ultra practical phrases that you can use day in and day out, or you want what I call a phrase book plus, which would come with the audio CD. It's full of phrases that you actually use. The audio CD helps you get your pronunciation correct, so Chinese people can understand you by the time you get here. If you're a teacher, you can get markers and things in China. The quality's not good, and I have never found rainbow Sharpies. For some reason, we're always catching cold in China, probably because the germs here aren't like the germs where you're from, so your body doesn't have its defenses set high. So get cold medicine, Dayquil, NyQuil, these little emergency immune packets. You can't get them in China, bring those. It'll help you get over all these little colds that you'll get. And just the pollution it's bad here. It messes with your sinuses. Somehow, speaking of pollution, I can't find any of the face masks in my house. They have air filters here in China, but you want to get a good face mask from your home country. And since I couldn't get one for this video, the link is in the descriptions below for a good face mask, the one that I bring. So China has tons of tea, right? But they don't have chai tea. This is a ninja trick I learned from women folk, but vitamin E oil is great for cuts to keep you from getting scars. You can get sunblock in China. It's a little harder to find, especially if you have younger kids. You might want to just bring it from your home country. And keep in mind, Chinese people like to be white. So suntan lotion in China doesn't do the same thing that you expect it to do in the States. Your electronics, like your phones, your laptops, all those can plug in anywhere in the world. Remember that toothbrush I told you about? It can't. So you're gonna need a little converter. This one's called Enercell. It's a voltage watch converter. It's like $19. It's linked up in the descriptions below. This is the only thing you'll need it for. Hair dryers are here in China. Going and getting your hair cut can suck. So I've been cutting my hair all this past decade, ever since I first came to China. This is a wireless clipper set. This one's by Wahl. You can get it down below. You're gonna want this voltage converter to charge it. Otherwise, it will explode. You better bring an external hard drive to back up the stuff you care about. Otherwise, those pictures that you spent so much time taking might not make it back with you. This is a Lacie hard drive. Descriptions below if you want that one. You don't actually need one of these, but having a drone in China can get you some sick footage to send home. If you go to Beijing though, like the whole city, no fly zone, because that's where the president of China is and he didn't want people spying on his house. If you wanted to like get aerial shots of the Forbidden City and Tiananmen Square, no such luck. Oh, if you're going to the south of China, Shanghai, Hangzhou, Xiamen, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, bring rain boots because the rainy season there is real. Not all luggage is created equal. Traveler's choice luggage with 4 wheels on the bottom. You must get 4 wheels so you can push all your heavy luggage around the airport without dying. Do not get soft luggage or your stuff will get crushed in the overseas flight. The mother of all luggages, like super square, super big. You probably want to bring all your favorite clothes to China. They do have H&M here, Gap here, Old Navy, Forever 21 in some cities, Uniqlo. You can generally get Western type clothes that will fit you, but if you have other brands you like, bring them in a big old luggage. Also, this is just a no-name brand luggage. I went to like Ross. They got cheap luggage there. Or like a Nordstrom Rack or Walmart. For your big old luggage, just get a no-name brand that's super cheap. For your carry-on, invest in a quality carry-on because when you come to China, you probably want a vacation in Thailand or Vietnam because sun and no pollution. And for that, you just need to take a nice little carry-on luggage and you'll thank yourself. I mean, I have one nice nut luggage. It's called Samsonite. I do prefer to travel with this, but again, it's not as big when you need to just truck and cart stuff back and forth to China. You can get vitamins in China, however, if you need special things like fish oil, cod oil, or these kinds, bring that from your home country. I don't even know what brand this bag is. I bought it off of Amazon. I'll link it up in the description below, but it is a weekend bag. I go to Beijing when I'm filming up there with this. It's wonderful. And it gets me lots of compliments. It has like a nice sleeve in here, which keeps your laptop on the side and doesn't get squashed. There's another zipper side pocket. There's like 3 little pouch pockets there for your accessories, plus tons of room inside. You want to get your favorite seasoning and spices. Tony's is bomb. If you care about your unmentionables, bring them from the US of A. You'll thank me later. If you're a teacher and you want to know the kind of supplies that you can't get in China, tap or click the screen right there. And if you want another video from me at Elementary Chinese, tap or click the screen right there. This is Quajo teaching you the everyday Chinese you need to communicate what you want. Good study, day up.